Hello mga kasubs and welcome to the Sarsicles TV. My name is Mark and for tonight we are going to react not to a song but to a challenge. So the title is Lie Detector Challenge Gone Wrong by Fourth Impact.
I like it, I love it, I want some more.
This was recommended by our good friend and also a member of the channel, Gary Asano. Gary, maraming salamat for this recommendation. Also, thank you to all our viewers for your interaction to our channel. To our dear members and sponsors, thank you for the extra love you show on a day-to-day basis. So I so appreciate that. And finally, do check out Posh and Warm. This is a channel that features our adorable fur babies, Posh and Helio. Without any further delays, let's... Oh, so the video is a challenge, so I intend to cut it or put my reactions in between the challenge. So I'm not sure how many pauses I'm going to do. Maybe 2, maybe 3. 5 minutes each or what have not. Just depends on the continuity of the questioning, or when is the best time to put it on pause. So without any further delays, let's give this video a go in 3, 2, 1.
Bahala kayo dyan, ayaw. Binatukan pa ako kanina, nakita mo yung batok niya sa akin, parang mas matanda ako sa
Bakit
kanya.
ka naman kasi na magbatok?
Joke nga lang, joker nga ako, di ba? Hindi pa nasanay sa akin, lagi ako ng jojoke eh.
Bakit tigas na magaling mo ng mabatok eh?
Sorry naman.
Hi! Welcome back to our channel! I'm Almira.
I'm Irene!
And I'm Eileen. And I'm Selena, and we are Fourth Impact!
For this video, we are going to do
The Lie Detector Challenge!
Oh my God, good luck! So this is what's going to happen. We will going to have
Guys, so this is what's gonna happen. Every one of us, we're gonna ask each other.
Everyone has a chance to put her hand here, and then the 3 other girls will ask her a question.
Yes!
Okay!
Yes, true or lie.
Yes.
So are you guys ready?
So if this lie detector vibrates, then it's not Go. Go na nga! So guys, if this one vibrates or ano bang shout? If that girl if one of if she's lagging, she will feel the vibration.
Let's start smiling
I'm
now.
scared.
Yeah.
Let's
So
begin.
guys, this is very interesting, you know what? Because
Am I pretty?
we have
Okay, you be in the middle. Okay, let's do this. My first question would be, alam ko yan! Tanong mo! Ayoko na! Do you still love him? Napakahirap naman yan!
yes,
Yes or no? No!
No!
Guys,
May second thought.
1, 2, 3, start! Di ka na siya mahal! Shit! Wala ka na rin sa puso ko. Go! Natapa ako! Oh my God! Oh my God! Di ko na siya mahal! Guys! Sinungaling ko! Lie detector talaga to! Lie! It's lying! Oh my God!
Ang tagal ko na tong gustong itanong kay
Yes.
Maylene.
Ano yan?
My question is,
Ano? Kinakabahan mo na sa mga tanong.
did you ever
Ano?
stole money from me?
Totoo yan. Ano yan?
have one golden question, so use it.
I know
Very
that
wisely.
a lot of dreamers out there also
What?
ask this.
What? What's your question? Ano yan?
Are you dating someone now?
Marami naman!
Yes
or no? Intriguing naman! No! Kasi nga COVID! May COVID! Pandemic! Okay, lockdown!
Let's see if she's saying the truth.
Lockdown! Paano ka makadate, baga? Di ka makamul.
Yes or no?
COVID! Hindi ka naman makano. Pandemic, lockdown! Lockdown! Hindi ka makadate! Uy, di ba? Uy, wala akong boyfriend. Huwag ka naman naman ganyan. Mabait ka sa akin, di ba? Ano ba yan? Hindi ako na kuryente.
There you go. So that's the first part. So I guess the best way to, to chop this video and give reactions, the best way is to do it every after one of the sisters or one of the ladies. So let's start with my reaction. For the first part, the intro is quite intense because you can see there. So based on the title, so the challenge had gone wrong. So the intro gives us a glimpse on what part it went wrong. So it did show there Mylene, what's batok in English? Slap the head. In Tagalog it's batok. When you and you can see that Irene did not took it well. Maybe maybe there was some force behind it or stuff, and you can also hear Almira saying tigas ng ugali mo. Tigas means hard or firm. Ugali is attitude, behavior. Mo, you. So she's like describing your attitude being hard or stiff. Okay, I think that one's better, stiff. So the challenge goes as they will be asked. So every sister will take turns. So they will get 3 questions, one from each sister, and they will run that device that's supposed to be detect whether they are lying or not. The answer should be answerable by yes or no, and if they are lying, apparently the device will give them a jolt or certain shock. Not sure how strong it is, but judging from Mylene's reaction when she was asked the first question, whether she's still in love, probably with her recent ex, you can see how strong the shock or the effect is on her. So probably it is quite a jolt. So it's actually funny because I think they were too excited that it took them they were trying to give instructions, but I think there were a lot of things going on in their head. I think if I were there, part of the sisters, I'm already trying to come up with questions that I'm about to ask them. As you can see, it's quite impromptu in terms of the questions. There were no listed questions ahead. So there were it's kind of exciting, but nerve-wracking on the part of the person being asked, because they won't be able to prepare for the question that will be thrown at them. So the only thing about the device is I've seen this device in other in similar videos. It's hard to believe whether this is really a lie detector. I would say it's a nice game, but for it to be referred as a device that does check for lies, I'm not sure what we don't even know what it checks, whether it's does it check the blood pressure or your BMI, or it's just random. It just gives that that sound that makes you nervous, or when it detects sweat or something. Okay. So for starters, I noticed. So Mylene was the one who did the battle. And just from the very start of the video, as you can, I really noticed that she's being like very hyper, like as if she like took too many sugar in the morning. So you can see how Kenkoy she is as well. When she did that sample question, "Am I pretty?" and then she made she made face. So yeah, uh, yeah. So she's just very funny here. So the question that Mylene got were as follows. So the first one, so that's where she got the strong shock. Was she was asked whether she's still in love with her previous ex, and she said no, but she got the shocker. Second one was whether she has stolen from Almira, which she said no. But during the course of the while the device was running, she did mention that when they were younger, she did took money. But I think Almira's question, she was pertaining to recent. She was if she took money recently, and she passed that question based on the device's result. And then lastly, whether she was dating. I think this one is it won't require the device because it's pretty obvious. So she did mention because it's COVID, and when it comes to dating, they I think it's a Filipino thing that when you say dating, it really involves meeting each other in generally meeting each other in person, eating out, going to the movies, or maybe the park, or just walking around, the mall or what have not. So I I would agree that she's really not, and considering that it's lockdown, you won't be able, during that time that this video was recorded. So it's very likely, or I'm positive that she isn't dating. But today, it's 2023 and pandemic's gone. It's nice to ask these questions again. Huh? They should have a lie detector challenge part 2. So now we will move to the we will continue with the video, and the next one to be asked, I believe, is Irene. So let's start in 3, 2.
Okay, next! Ikaw ang katabi ko kanina eh. Ikaw na nagtatanong ka pa. Ito na, marami akong tanong sa'yo. 10.
I don't like.
1, 2, 3, go. Ay, ikaw naman, Sel, kasi kanina nandito yung nag-question go.
Yeah.
Ikaw naman, Sel.
First question.
Kinakabahan ako.
Do you have...
Tagalog na lang.
Ano? Do you still miss her? Your ex? Yes or no?
Yes or no? Go.
No. Let's see.
No, na pero nanonood ng Korean novela.
Baka masakit eh.
Hindi maipis yan eh. Masyado kang takot naman, hindi maipis yan.
Ang danya.
Yes or no? Ang sagot niya. Hindi ba? Hello?
Guys, telephone natin. Hello?
Hindi naglalike ka kasi tumunog ng ganyan.
Oo. Dapat bling-bling.
Ay, miss ko pa ba siya?
Okay, next na. Okay, my question is, do you still look at her social media? Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Baho!
Ano na malalagay ni Kuya yun?
Is it yes or no? It's no!
Where?
Malalaman pa natin.
Yes or no?
Guys, umayos ka. Dapat iganon mo. Press your name. Your
Sabi ko, chinecheck niya pa.
Hawakan mo siya.
Chinecheck niya pa.
Okay, wala.
Hindi niya na chinecheck.
I'm not checking it.
Turn
Turn mo ko, it's Almira's turn.
Okay.
Okay, first question! Mahal mo pa siya?
Oh, no!
Huwag mo na pindutin!
Huwag mo tanggalin yung kamay mo.
Gawa ka ng glue, dikit natin yung kamay na to.
Magulo dyan.
Yes or no? Tama! Ate niyo ako, respeto niyo ako!
Wala respeto dito. Lie detector sa pag-asa namin to. Pagkakataon bawi. It's a chance. 1, 2, 3, go. This is the time. Do you still love Ben?
Ayan! Drop the name! Drop it! Yes
Or no?
No.
Woo! Okay, let's see guys! 1, 2, 3, Apre, apor. Okay, I'm waiting for it. No. Current. No. Hala! That means you're lying. Guys, it's broken. That means she still loves him. Oh my God.
This is just a game. It never
No.
It never tells my heart.
No. It's
Okay, next question.
It just tells our hands. Okay. Selena. Yo.
Yo.
Yo. I think Mama also wants to ask this.
Wow, serious, very serious.
Do you want to get married soon?
Oh
my God.
Oh no!
That's a big question.
Yes or no?
Okay,
Big
I'm gonna
word.
answer in so much long.
I'm so much long.
So much long.
I'm gonna explain because we still have a group, so even I say yes, it's still a no.
So, ano nga? Sa'yo,
No
sabi
choice.
niya. How about
Yes.
in yourself? Deep in your side.
I'm deep in my side.
What
Deep
side?
inside,
She wanted to marry guys.
I wanna get married.
Okay.
But there's fourth impact and we're just starting, so please wait for me.
But no one is waiting. Kasi doesn't love you anymore. Boom! Oh my God.
No.
Everyone leave us,
No,
guys.
yes or no? Do you wanna marry or
Yes, diba?
No.
Ano? Okay.
No? Why
Oh,
there's
no, nga,
question
kasi nga,
mark?
love niya tayo important time.
I love my sister.
Let's
So,
see.
so you marry us. Let's get married together, guys. Because there's no...
sa'yo.
Oh, diba? I love you guys.
She's telling the truth.
Get married daw. Ayoko sa'yo sabi. Sa kanila lang.
Oh my.
And that's the second part. So I guess we're doing it 3 parts. So we paused the instance, the moment Mylene hit Irene behind her head. So with this part, there were only 2 questions. I think it was just 2 questions, right? 2 questions for Irene, and 2 for Almira. Name drop. Yeah, only 2 questions as well for Almira. So let's go with Irene. So with Irene, her first question is if she misses her ex, and she answered no, and she got shocked. Second question was whether she still looks at her social media, which is a good follow-up question because she didn't pass the first question, so they're gonna dig deeper. So it's just I think they are just paraphrasing whether she's still stalking. Yep. So she said no, but this time she did pass. So she maybe still misses his ex, but or her ex, but not necessarily checks her out or looks for her in social media. So there were only 2 questions, and then they suddenly jumped to Almira. So there's a trend because 3 of them were asked the same questions. It's about their love life. So let's see later on with Selena if they're gonna ask the same thing. So for Almira, the funny thing is they dropped the name of the of the ex, and Almira was saying during the course of the, I think when she was being strapped to the device, igalang niyo ako ate niyo ako, or matanda ako sa inyo, galang niyo, something like that. So she's like pulling her birth order. So she's like saying that, I'm the eldest, respect me. And then they were saying, no, hindi. Dito lang kami, parang makakabawi kami dito or something. So they were, the sisters, her younger sisters were saying something like, this is our chance to get back. So it's like their payback to Almira, and they want to know stuff about her. So the first question, so whether she's still in love, and then there was the name drop, and same result. She got shocked, and you can really see how. So the shock seems to be like a short burst, but it's quite strong because you can see the reaction that they get to. She was able to like lift it and then flick it quickly from her hand. So it's for that question, the love life question is it's 3 of 3. So it was asked three times, and 100% of them or all three got shocked. So let's see what happened. If the same question will be asked to Selena, and if she will get the same result. And then after getting shocked, she got defensive, saying that it's just a game, and just like what my thoughts were earlier, that we don't know how the device measures whether the person is lying or not. So yeah, it's clean, good clean fun. Nevertheless, the second question was quite semi-serious, right? So they were smiling and laughing, but it's something that you I think when you get to know this information, you get to have a glimpse as well what's gonna happen in the near future. So I think Almira answered it the best way possible. Although the device will only pick up yes or no, right? So I do understand how she feels here. So her heart says yes, I want to get married, but her mind says no, because your career has just started. So, and I think for me, she made the right choice of putting career first, since they are still young, young in terms of age, and um, you know, unlike love can wait, but career, the career, it doesn't wait for you. So I think it has more importance at the moment, and then when the time will come. So I think it's a good answer that when she also mentioned, please wait for me. And then was it who mentioned that? Was it Mylene who mentioned no one is waiting for you? Anyway, so at this moment, you would notice that before Mylene actually slapped Irene at the back of the head, Irene did kind of like tap, tap. I would say tap because it's just a soft, like some sort of soft touch to the head of Mylene, and it's not in any way retaliation where Mylene hit Irene back, right? So let's continue at that particular part. I think this is where it went wrong.
Oh my!
So let's begin in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my turn!
Tapos na ba?
Oh, Selina's turn!
Wow!
Bahala kayo dyan. Nagtambuhan sa sinabi ko. Ayaw ko sa kanyang putasan.
Paano yan? Hindi na kompleto. Putasan.
Apaka naman. Apaka-sensitive naman na. Sinabi ko lang naman na ano.
Paano na? Sorry ka namin. Dito ka na.
Ayoko na nga eh!
Hindi. So, joke ko lang yun eh.
Ikat mo nga muna. Ikat mo muna.
Eh, minsan hindi nakakatawa yung joke mo eh.
Uy, nakakainis kasi.
Kakat ko na lang yan, hindi na napapalagay.
Si Selena na oh. Tapusin na lang natin.
Joke nga lang yun.
Last na lang.
Dito ka na.
Mais
Dito
ka
tayo.
na.
Dapat dito
Ako
kami.
pa eh. Wala yung continuity. Kunti.
Bahala ka dyan. Wala na continuality.
Diyan ka na.
Joke. Binatukan pa ako kanina. Nakita mo yung batok niya sa akin. Parang ano. Mas matanda ako sa
Bakit ka
kanya.
naman kasi namang bato?
Joke nga lang. Joker nga ako, di ba? Hindi pa nasanay sa akin. Lagi ako ng joke.
Bakit kasi yung galing ng mabato ka eh? Matanda yan sa'yo.
I love you.
Huwag din mo ayusin na last na.
Ano, parang kasi lahat joke sa kanya. Hindi naman ako nag-joke. Kanina.
Kapapakat ko na.
Seryoso nga to eh. Joke ng joke.
Basta nga dapat may continuation na parang tinawag mo ako.
Hindi ka naman.
Hindi maganda na kasi mga tayo sa ano.
Sige na, tapos yun na. Tagal. Selena pa nga rin.
Ikaw
Dito ka na,
ikaw
dito
na
ka.
lang magtanong. Ikaw na lang magtanong.
Natatawa! Natatawa kay! Wala natatawa! It's a prank! Buang! Akala ko totoo nang galit sa akin. Kasi hindi na naman nagagawa.
Guys, prank!
Alive! Oh, yun na. Continuation.
Hindi ka prank.
Okay, game. Let's ask the
Okay.
most awaited questions.
So guys, we're
for
back.
our youngest sister.
Ang hirap ang hirap mag-acting.
Oh, ako, first question to Selena.
It's a prank!
Do you have like a secret boyfriend before?
Ooh!
This is gonna be the first time that we will ask her.
Let's see,
Do
because
you have like a hindi naman boyfriend, not boyfriend, but secret like, ano, yung
Fling.
ka-text mo, ka-fling mo.
Fling
ganun
lang,
na,
fling.
Nung bata ka.
no.
Wow!
Puppy love, it's called puppy love.
Wala daw. Napakabait na bata. No daw siya.
No.
Yan ang mga gusto malaman ng mga nakakatandang ate.
No, yan. No. You know why? Guys, you know why? Because mom said it's not allowed yet. Ang question ko kay Selena, nagalit ka ba? Or nagtampo nung nagkaroon kami ng mga jowa?
Yes or no?
Mga epa na jowa? No.
Oh! Boy sa bata talaga to, no doubt.
Guys.
So, pwede ba ako magka-jowa ulit?
So in English, my question is, did she resent us when we had our...
Recent ba yun?
Oh, ibig sabihin nagalit ka!
Tampo siya.
Ay, nag-inggit ka din.
Yeah.
Nag-engit ka ba? Pwede ka naman
Nag-inggit din pala siya.
si Justin Bieber.
Masakit cell, di ba? Because... Isa pa. Because naging third wheel ako sa kanila.
Oo nga.
Yeah, like, you know.
Oh yeah, I
was
was
left
left
behind.
Hindi, no, I remember whenever we have a like date, Selena is the third wheel.
Yeah.
I was just there to take a picture of them. This is
Okay.
the last question for Selena.
I think the dreamers wanted to also ask this for our youngest
Sister.
If you were given a chance, if mom allows you,
Ah.
do you want to have a boyfriend right now?
Now? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes
Hindi pala ako
or no?
Hindi ko yung tinatanong.
Kaya nga, alam ko na.
No?
No? No, pero
Oh my god.
Go, go, go!
Because I think she
Let's
might
wait for the
have
perfect time, guys. Because, you know,
No.
it's a beautiful, you know. No, this is like
Perfect time kapag gusto mo rin pala magka-boyfriend.
That means she loves to have a boyfriend right
She's
now.
like, she wants to have.
No,
She
it's
wants.
alright. Thank you guys for watching. Guys, ganito lang yan eh. Sira talaga to. Thank you for watching! Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe! And hit the notification bell whenever we upload a new video. We are road to 1 million subscribers!
See you
And
in the
guys,
next vlog!
comment down below what do you want to see next on our channel. Thank you guys!
Thank you, dreamers and patrons.
We love you!
And that's the end of the video. So the moment got intense with that. You know, that heartbeat effect that, you know, it. There was a moment where I thought that if the video was not cut, I had the feeling that they're gonna pull each other's hair or something. So what happened was Irene, after getting slapped in the head, Irene walked out, and the three sisters were trying to get her to come back in front of the camera so that they can just at least finish the challenge. But Irene shows she really got upset with what Mylene did. Mylene thought that Irene got upset because there was that time where you know, that moment when someone said let's all get married and stuff, and then I think Mylene suddenly said something about I'm not sure if it's just Almira or the rest of the three sisters not wanting to marry her, and I think so Mylene thought that was the one that made Irene upset and made her and made her leave the camera, the stage. But it turns out it's the slap in the head that got her upset. And when Irene called that out, so I'm correcting myself. What Almir actually said is not ang tigas ng ugali mo. What she said was ang pangit kasi ng ugali mo. Pangit is ugly. So that made more sense now. So ugly is pangit, ugly attitude, something like that. So it wasn't until 11 minutes 43 seconds into the video. So it's a little over 1 minute when suddenly Irene was not able to hold her laughter, and Mylene saw it, and then Irene had to announce, it's just a prank. So it's a relieving part as well, because uh, it, it's not nice to see them uh, not being able to, whenever it's normal for siblings to have arguments, to fight, but not to see closure, or not being able to see them make up. It's a saddening. It's kind of like a sad thing if you don't see that. But it's nice to know it's just a prank. And then we moved forward to Selena, the youngest of the siblings. So again, same similar question. The first one is about having a, not necessarily a boyfriend, but some sort of fling or a text mate. So I guess the reason why they rephrase it and not boyfriend, because they know for a fact that Selena does not have a boyfriend, and it would be an easy answer for her. And it turns out this is because her mom does not allows her yet. And it's normal, especially for what we call bunso. Bunso is youngest in terms of birth order in English. So when you are the bunso, and if you are uh, the youngest sister, there are the rules are stricter in terms of love life, and since you are the youngest, that also means that there are enforcers, that being your older siblings. So that's why they kind of modified the question. So when she said no, so she doesn't have a boyfriend, she doesn't have a fling or text mate, so she did pass. So among the four sisters, she is the nicest. Actually, the three sister also said that. So when they said mabait na bata, mabait is good, bata is kid, so good kid. So that's what they were saying to Selena. And then there is second question. She was asked if she is nagtatampo, is that that feeling when you are let's just say, if she gets upset or frustrated. So either she was asked if she gets upset or frustrated when she learned, or when she sees her older sisters having boyfriend, and she doesn't have one. So she said no, and she got shocked. And then she did admit that nagsiselos siya, which means she gets envious, because when her sisters go out on a date, she is the third wheel, and she's only there to take their pictures. So I think anyone at that on her shoes will feel the same way, like not necessarily envious, but more, yeah, something that would make you like, I wish I had a boyfriend as well, something like that. And then third question, still about the love life, is theoretically, if their mom allows her to, will she consider having a boyfriend? And she straight away answered no, which is obviously, she got shocked. So I get I'm betting that Selena is this what we call an NBSB, no boyfriend since birth, because I think she's because she is very well protected, and that question is kind of like very I'd say it's an intense question for someone who who has not have a boyfriend. It's a scary feeling because when it's like a different page on the book, that when you decide to have a boyfriend, it's a challenge because you are used to being together with your sisters, with your parents, and when you open a new relationship, the the how you split or manage your time will prove to be a challenge, especially if it's your first time. But again, that's my assumption based on the theoretical question and how protective her sisters are and how she answered that question. So, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's that maybe she had a boyfriend in the past, hence the strict rules by her mom, but maybe she hasn't had one. But for those who know, let me know in the comments. That's my reaction for now. So if you haven't done it yet, these are the stuff you can do to show love into our channel. Please do as many as you can. Don't forget to tell your family and friends about the Sarsicles TV. Sharing is caring, and most importantly, stay safe, everyone. I'll see you on the next video.